If you're a mom to young kids and they're in daycare and you want to make mom friends with the other parents, this is what I would do. And I am speaking from experience. I am a mom of 4 kids. All 4 of my kids have been in daycare, and I have made some amazing groups of mom friends along the way. And I say groups because my oldest is 9, my youngest is 3. And so over the years, I've just been a part of different groups of moms, which has been so amazing because it is great to be able to go to other parents who know what it's like to have a 3rd or 4th grader, but also still have parents you can go to who have a 3-year-old that's not sleeping, right? Like that is part of parenthood that is so hard, is not having somebody who can relate to you. And so having these different groups of mom friends has been invaluable for me, and it's really our community at this point. And so how did we make this group of mom friends? Well, first and foremost, all of us that are in this group put in a lot of time and effort. We put ourselves out there, which is so uncomfortable and awkward. And like, I think so many of us in our teens and our 20s and even early 30s, we make friends through school, where we live, our friends' friends, we make friends with people at work. But when you move to a new town, for example, and you enroll your kids in daycare and you're in a new community, it can feel really awkward trying to make friends. And so you have to put yourself out there. Now, I'm not saying that you have to flag parents down in the parking lot, but honestly, 2 of my very good friends did that. They flagged me down. They're like, hey, my kid likes your kid. Can we have a play date? Are you so-and-so's mom? And that is how we became friends. We had a play date, we hit it off, we had more play dates, and now we've been friends for years. And so you can definitely do that, but if that feels too forward, what you can also do is you can do something simple like write a note and put it in another kid's cubby, for example. So if your kid comes home and says, I really love playing with Jack, you can say, okay, great. You write a little note, you put your number on it, you say, hey, my kid loves Jack. We would love to host you for a play date. Here's my number. Feel free to reach out. And a lot of people ask me questions like, well, where do you do the play dates? Are you buying food? What does that look like? It really doesn't have to be complicated. You can meet at a local playground. Like, you don't even have to host the play date. You guys can meet up somewhere if you don't feel comfortable having them to your house. But it's a really good way just to start introducing yourself to other people. Now, not every play date is going to be a hit. Not every parent is going to be your favorite parent. That is okay, but you have to put yourself out there. Now, if your kids are young and they're not telling you who they like to play with, like maybe they're a year old, right? But you still want to make friends with the other parents, you can just invite the whole class. You can send out an email to the whole class and say, hey, we're going to be at the playground on Saturday at 10 a.m. If anybody's around and wants to join, it would be great to have a meetup with all the other families so we can get to know each other and get the kids together. Would love to see you there. Now, if you have a play date and you hit it off with the other parent and you're like, okay, like this person, want to be friends, you should have more play dates. But also, when you do host another play date, you can always say to them like, hey, you know what? My son also really loves playing with so-and-so. Do you mind if I invite them as well? Now you've got 3 moms, 3 kids, right? You're expanding the group. It's really about networking. And that is how my group of friends formed. It was like one mom invited another mom, and we just kept inviting each other. And now all the moms are friends, all the dads are friends. And here's the thing. Not all of our kids are very good friends. Our kids all like playing together, they have fun together, and some of them are best friends, but not all of them are the best of friends. And we hang out without our kids too, but at first it started off with play dates. Now, I will also say, if the play date thing isn't your vibe, if you get invited to a birthday party, you should go to it. Go to the birthday parties, especially if you're trying to make parent friends and your kid is young and you're gonna stay at the birthday party. I know it's a lot, and like buying gifts and like coordinating the calendar, all the things, but that is how you meet other parents. You will meet other parents and you'll see them at all of the birthday parties, and you start to kind of form a bond. And you can also say like, hey, do you ever wanna do like a play date or grab coffee, whatever it is. So that can be really helpful. Now, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a note in somebody's cubby or flagging them down in the parking lot, you can also reach out to your director of your daycare, or if your kid is older, you can reach out to the teacher. A lot of them will have a directory of the parents' names who've opted in to have their email or phone number given out. So you can say like, hey, do you have so-and-so's parents' email? Can I reach out to them? Sometimes they will just forward an email. So I remember one time writing an email and the director forwarded it to the other parent, and then they reached out to me directly. So you can do that too. It just depends what you're comfortable with, but you really do just have to kind of continue to put yourself out there, continue to invite people to do things with you. It's just networking. It's like you do at work. It's like you do in college. You have to put in effort. You have to network. You have to connect other people if you want to build a robust group of friends. And I will say, I am now, I don't know, in my like 7th or 8th year of daycare, and I have this really amazing group of friends that continues to grow and expand as my kids get older and we go to new schools and we start new sports. But it is so important as a parent to have people that you can trust, that you can go to, that you can just spend time with and have fun with and also relate to. So if you are looking to make new parent friends in 2026 and your kids are in daycare, these are some of the things I would do.